Hey, what's up guys? Dave from CarNewba Detailing. Hoping you guys are all having a great day. Right behind me is my customer's BMW 440i. We're going to go ahead and jump in and talk about leather care and conditioning, okay? So make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the video so you know how to take care of your leather. And also remember to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, and check out all my social media platforms below and give me a follow on there. And like always guys, I put all my recommended products and tools in the description as well for you guys to check out and purchase yourselves off of Amazon. Thank you so much, and let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, let me bring you into the interior of the BMW 440i. As you can see, we have this beautiful beige textured leather with some synthetic white piping going along the bottom over here and the back end. But the most important thing I want to show you guys real quick is that this vehicle is a bit over a year old, and we already have some wear and tear in certain areas of the leather. And this is even more prevalent on the driver's seat over there. Now, obviously, the driver's seat is going to have a lot more wear and tear than the passenger, but it's just amazing to see how extreme it can be so early on in the life of a vehicle. Now, this isn't just BMW. This is on every type of vehicle with leather, guys. Leather coatings fail pretty quickly, and it's not their fault. It's just that there's so much friction going in and out when it comes to these leather seats, and the heat and all of that stuff combined really takes a toll on the coating itself on top of the leather. And this is exactly why I find it so important to go ahead and condition newer vehicles. That yes, if your car is brand new, you can just go ahead and seal your leather seats and you're pretty much set to go. But if you have a vehicle that's around a year and a half to 2 years old, you can go ahead and start conditioning the leather itself, because that coating has now become porous, it's breaking down, so your leather can accept the conditioner that you're applying to it. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to accept it all. You're going to have a lot of excess on the surface, yes, but that can be buffed off so you can get a nice matte look. What I like to do is we go ahead and condition the leather, let it sit there for a few minutes, maybe put another layer on there depending on how dry the leather is and how worn down it is. And then after just a few minutes of letting that conditioner cure and seep into the leather, we go ahead and seal it up with something like bead maker or some type of polymer synthetic sealant. So the two products that we're going to go ahead and use today to go ahead and condition and protect this leather is going to be number one, Hide Rehab. This is going to be our first step. This is from Lithium, and then also Bead Maker. Now you guys have seen me use Bead Maker on the interior before. I'll get to that in just 1 second. What I want to focus on is Hide Rehab. Now I've used a good amount of this product on a few other vehicles, and I do like it a lot. You do have a noticeable difference when it comes to softness and plushness of the leather, and also adds a bit of slickness as well. This is not a spray format. It is a cream that you can put on a microfiber towel or an applicator pad. I like utilizing a clean foam applicator pad for this type of product. I find that you can go through a lot less product and you can get into those nooks and crannies a lot better than just a microfiber towel. But we are still going to be using a nice quality microfiber towel as well for the process. So it's very simple, guys. Apply a few droplets to your applicator pad or towel and then go ahead and rub into the leather. I like doing it section by section, and then I like to let the product sit for a few minutes as well so it can really soak into the leather itself. Now, after it's been sitting there, I go ahead and buff it down with a microfiber towel, let that sit there again for a few minutes, and then come in with Bead Maker. Now, Bead Maker, what that is for is to add that slickness and polymer protection and UV protection and just enhance what Hide Rehab is doing overall to the leather. Now, obviously, this has UV inhibitors and things of that nature, but my main goal with Hide Rehab is to condition the leather, while Bead Maker, any type of polymer sealant, is there to go ahead and add slickness and even more UV protection for the leather and the coating itself. Alright guys, so we're looking at the passenger seat over here in the 440i. I got my applicator pad and my Hide Rehab from Lithium. We're going to go ahead and just apply a good amount to our applicator pad, kind of get it primed up, just like that. And I like working it section by section. I don't like this to go ahead and cover the whole seat or anything like that. So I'm just going to take this over here and dab it in the sections that I'm going to work at. So let's just start over here on this bolster and this hamstring area of the seat, and just go ahead and rub that in. Now, as you can see, it is adding a bit of gloss and shine. That's completely normal, guys. We're going to go ahead and mat that down in a few, but this is what I like about these applicator pads, these foam ones. Nice and soft, super cheap, so you can go ahead and grab as many as you need throughout the whole process, and you can get into these little nooks and crannies and areas of this more complex leather seat compared to some other ones on the market, okay? So we want to make sure we cover all the areas of the leather to the best of our ability, and just keep working it in just like that. Now I'm going to let that sit there. Again, guys, we're going to want this to condition the leather and not just applying it and rubbing it off. We want it to sit there just for a few minutes while we go ahead and complete the rest of the leather seat as well. So go ahead, just apply onto the leather just like that. Super simple process, guys. Not very complicated at all. So I'm going to go around, complete the rest of the vehicle with Hide Rehab, and then hit it up with Bead Maker in just a few minutes. Now I do want to talk a bit more about Hide Rehab from Lithium. This is going to be the 4th vehicle I've worked on with this product, and I've really been enjoying it so far. Like I said before, a little goes a very, very long way. I would say maybe an ounce or 2 per vehicle, and that's really all you're going to need, especially if you're using a foam applicator pad. The foam applicator really holds that product in well and lets you spread it around pretty evenly along the leather seats or any other type of leather around the vehicle. Now guys, this is an all-natural product, meaning you don't really need to wear gloves or anything like that. It doesn't have any harsh fumes. Other products I've used in the past, even things like Lexol leather conditioner, which is still a pretty solid leather conditioner on the market, and it's readily available. But even that, I tend to wear gloves, and it does have a pretty strong smell as well. The smell from Hide Rehab is very neutral, little to no smell at all, even when applied to the seats themselves, which I prefer. To be honest with you, if my customer wants a scent, I'm more than happy to get them some type of air freshener or something like that for the vehicle. But the chemicals and products they utilize to go ahead and protect the vehicle, I prefer them not to leave around any scent at all. That's just the way I like it, and most of my customers like that as well. So again, it's an all-natural formula, really easy on your hands, and really does a great job in conditioning the leather seats in my experience so far. One quick tip from me to you: you can go ahead and leave your car outside for a few minutes in the sun to heat up the seat as well. What that does, it expands the pores of the leather and the coating on the leather, so when you do apply your conditioner, it does have an easier time to go ahead and absorb into the leather too. I did forget to mention that previously along this video. But again, guys, you just go ahead and apply the conditioner where all the leather pieces are. Don't forget about your door panels, center consoles, and all of that good stuff. This can even be applied at any type of leatherette or kind of fake leather. It is still technically some type of leather, even though it is fake. It is porous, and it does need to be conditioned as well. So make sure to go ahead and cover those areas as well. Now, I don't like getting this on plastic. You can get it on plastic, no big deal at all. Just wipe it off with a microfiber towel. But try to avoid plastics if you can. Just keep it on the leather and fake leather, and you're going to be pretty much all set to go. So after you're done applying the leather conditioner, guys, go ahead where you started and start just a quick wipe down with a microfiber towel. This just ensures if you have any excess on any of the plastics or any of the leather, you're just going to go ahead and level it off with your microfiber towel, leaving you a nice clean look and feel to your leather overall. Now, after you're done with the conditioner stage, I go ahead and grab my bottle of bead maker or any type of polymer sealant. Again, guys, you can go ahead and spray your polymer sealants on plastics, vinyls, leather, gloss trim pieces, aluminum, all of that good stuff, giving you a really awesome dark matte finish. In this case, again, I'm going to be using bead maker. The reason why it's one of the only polymer sealants on the market that I've seen that provides the slickness that it does even to interior trim pieces, leathers, vinyls, and plastics, and still leaves a great matte finish behind. Nothing's overly glossy. It just looks clean, conditioned, and protected. And that's exactly what I want from a product when it comes to interior trim pieces, plastics, and vinyls. So I go around the whole car, spray it down with bead maker, even the leather itself that I just conditioned. Again, guys, it really enhances any type of clear-coated trim pieces on the inside or aluminum and all of that good stuff. Really makes them pop and wows your customer at the end of the day. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and show you the final results of this leather. As you can see, it is looking great. It doesn't have a high shine or high gloss, nice matte finish. super conditioned, super soft and supple as well. And you do, trust me guys, you notice the difference after applying Bead Maker. There's a lot more slickness. I'm sure you'll notice it even more so when you're getting in and out of your vehicle. Again, we want less friction on this leather because the more friction there is, the more wear and tear you're going to put on the leather and the coating itself. So the less friction we got, the better. And you're also just going to feel better getting in and out of these seats. Trust me. If you're wearing jeans or pants of that nature, it's just going to be a lot easier getting in and out of these seats with the slickness on there. So the door panels are taken care of as well, guys. All the plastics, vinyls, coated wood pieces and trim across the vehicle. Even took care of the vinyl over here for the convertible top with Bead Maker, making sure that all looks good. Let me bring you to the driver's side real quick. Same thing, guys. As you can see, the steering wheel is nice and matte. Just did a quick spritz of Bead Maker on there and then matted that down as well, making sure that it's just clean. There's no glossiness or anything to the steering wheel. That's how it's supposed to be. Last thing we're going to do is go ahead and take care of the carpets and get our detailing lines, and something very, very special for this vehicle I'm going to show you in my next video. You want to make sure you stay tuned for that one. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe as well. Also, check out all my links for my social media platforms and also some recommended products and tools that I really like utilizing. All those links are found below in my description. Go ahead and check those out. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. The next video that's going to come out after this one is going to be pretty awesome. Something that I've never seen anybody else really do in our industry. Something that wows my customers pretty much every time I do it for them on the interior of their vehicles. A lot of people really focus on the exterior detailing. I do as well, but I want to make sure that interior is dialed in just as good as the exterior. So it's kind of hard to wow customers nowadays when it comes to your final results. There's so much competition out there and so many great details. You need to make sure you're doing something different just to give that little pizzazz to your vehicle, all right? So stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.